American-made weapons in the hands of Taliban.
In 2021, the U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan shocked the world. 20 years of war, trillions spent, thousands of lives lost, and the Taliban took over almost overnight. Those images from Kabul airport, yeah, they went viral for a reason. Then came 2022. Russia invaded Ukraine, testing whether the U.S. could still rally the West. And in 2025, Trump's reciprocal tariff surprised everyone, even allies, and sparked global retaliation. 3 events, 3 cracks. Makes you wonder, is the U.S. losing its grip on the world? Before jumping to conclusions, we need to rewind. After World War II, the U.S. was untouchable. Its economy made up nearly half of global GDP. The dollar became the world's reserve currency, and it built institutions like NATO, the IMF, and the World Bank that still shape our world today. During the Cold War, America flexed everywhere. The Marshall Plan rebuilt Europe, military bases extended U.S. reach worldwide, and culturally, Hollywood, Coca-Cola, Levi's, rock and roll, basically the world drank and watched American influence. By 1991, with the Soviet Union gone, the U.S. stood alone in what historians call the unipolar moment. Economically, militarily, technologically, from Microsoft to Hollywood, U.S. dominance seemed unshakable. But history doesn't stand still, and that dominance is now being tested. Let's look at the last 2 decades. The 2008 financial crisis shook faith in the U.S. economy and spread panic worldwide. Then came endless wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, costing trillions with little to show. By 2021, the Kabul withdrawal became a global symbol of retreat. Other events didn't help. The 2016 Brexit vote and the rise of populism showed cracks in the Western alliance. Meanwhile, China expanded its Belt and Road Initiative. Russia annexed Crimea in 2014 and later invaded Ukraine, and U.S. allies often hesitated to follow Washington's lead. These weren't just setbacks, they were warnings. America could be challenged. After the Soviet collapse, the United States had no serious competitor. Now, well, that's changed. China is growing fast. Its economy, by purchasing power, is already bigger than the United States, and it produces nearly 30% of global manufacturing. Its Belt and Road projects now span 150 countries, spreading influence far and wide. Russia, despite sanctions, still wields energy like a weapon, holding Europe hostage and showing resilience in Ukraine. And blocs like BRICS are expanding. In 2024, Saudi Arabia and Iran joined, boosting oil power and pledging to use local currencies in trade. The dollar still dominates at 58% of global reserves, down from over 70% in the late 1990s. In short, the United States isn't facing a single rival anymore, it's facing many. But hold on, challenge doesn't mean collapse. The United States still dominates in key areas. Its military budget in 2024 was nearly $900 billion, bigger than the next 10 countries combined. American companies lead in AI, semiconductors, space, and other frontier technologies. Hollywood, Netflix, and American music still shape global culture, and the dollar remains the backbone of world finance. So yes, rivals are rising, but the United States still holds unmatched advantages across military, tech, and culture. Here's the twist. The biggest threat might not come from abroad, but from inside. Political polarization, recurring debt ceiling crises, and domestic policies like the 2025 Reciprocal Tariff show how internal divisions spill onto the global stage. Allies now ask not just if the United States is strong, but whether it's stable enough to lead. So, what does the future hold? Will the United States lose dominance in the next 50 or 80 years? The truth is, the age of absolute supremacy is already over. We're moving from a single superpower to a multipolar world, where power is shared and contested, but calling it the end is premature. The United States still has unmatched military, economic, and cultural tools. The story isn't decline, it's transformation, from unchallenged dominance to contested leadership. What do you think? Are we watching the fall of United States domination, or the rise of a new balance of power? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into global politics.